Hello, 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 everyone. I do apologize. I was trying to go live on the YouTube, and that is not working out for me. I got to try to get that worked out. But I was trying to go live on YouTube, and that wasn't working out for me too good. So here I am on StreamYard. I'm sorry, y'all. I be trying to do new stuff and don't know what I'm doing. And this one act like it's messing up here. Let me see. This one is acting up. Okay, guys, how is everyone doing tonight? I wasn't going to go live at first, but then I was like, let me go ahead and go live. Because I was kind of tired, but I said, let me go ahead and go live. I don't care if I don't go live that long, but I wanted to go live. So here I am. How is everyone doing tonight? I do apologize. I I was trying to go live on StreamYard, on YouTube, but I gotta work that out because that's my first time um using YouTube to go live. But I'd be over here on StreamYard so much. But I gotta get that figured out because I want to start going live on YouTube instead of using StreamYard all the time. What do y'all think? Hello, Sonia, my mod, and T Sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Bernice. Hello, Karen. Hello, hello, hello. I'm glad y'all decided to come over to this live because I talked to the other live should have already ended because I couldn't get a good feel for that one. So once I get that one figured out, then I'll start going back over there to YouTube to go live. But then I don't know what's going on with this live here either. I think Sonya, did I end my other live over there on YouTube? Let me know. Hello, Spectations, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Karen. Hello, Queen 40 million. Hello, hello, hello. So let's get started. What are we gonna be talking about tonight? Guys, you know what? Look, this I decided to put on my hoodie today, the one that I ordered from mail. I stand against abuse. But my chest looks so big in this thing here. I need to get some down here. Look how big my chest looks. Hey, Care Bear. Okay, thank you. I hit the hype button on the last one on YouTube. It's not showing one on this one. Yes, you ended your last life. Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to talk about a couple of things, guys. Where is Tisha? Why is Tisha not doing? Why is Tisha not on a lot of her? Excuse me. Why is she not on these YouTube streets anymore? Have they figured out that Love and Marriage Huntsville allegedly is not coming back? So is that why she's not doing the Tisha Tuesdays anymore? Because I haven't seen her do a Tisha Tuesday for a while. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. And then Miss Wanda, she hasn't been on these YouTube streets at all. Miss Wanda has not been on these YouTube streets at all. Saying anything. The last time Marcella read her, she did not come back on these YouTube streets at all. So I'm trying to figure out that part. Why is she not on here? Also, we're going to be talking about Marcel did do some type of promo. I think he's trying to promote this thing he got where with the millionaires where they have donuts and coffee. So I think he's trying to promote that. So he did another promotion for that. And I think all of them know the show is getting ready to end because all of them keep coming out with things. They all keep coming out with different, like little different, what I want to say, like little different organizations or groups and things like that. Y'all should have been doing that a long time ago. Why all of a sudden now you guys want to do it? Why didn't y'all do that a long time ago? So we got Chris Fletcher doing one. We got Marceau. But guys, have y'all noticed that Maurice Charlie Brown has not tried to do anything to promote himself, not even promote his law business, anything. He don't come on this here internet and say anything about him getting a case or he what type of case he's on or something to that effect to try to promote himself. We don't see it at all. Kimmy very rarely comes on here to try to promote herself, but she at least she does get on here sometimes. Maurice does not get on here at all, trying to promote his brand or they brand. He don't do that. So, are you still practicing law, so or practicing law? Or are you not practicing law? I'm confused here at this point. If he's still practicing law, because he never says anything about it. So I don't know if he's still practicing law or not. Um, Tisha with the Messy Mondays, I have not been seeing her, guys. What do y'all think is going on with that? And then we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about them. Also, we're going to talk about Candy. She did go on to the View today, and she's promoting her Broadway play. And she, now I can see how Candy went has been separated since July to now. When she get on stage, you can't tell anything bothering her. We would have never knew her and Ty was getting on divorce until she came out here and said it. Because Candy, she has learned how to check her emotions at the door. And it's like it's showtime now. Mommy, mommy mode is off, grown woman time. Whatever, she probably could have cried all the way in the car, was crying in her dressing room. But when it's time to perform, to do what she needs to do for her bread and butter, she pulled herself together quite well. And whatever she was feeling, she put that to the side or she checked it at the door. Like I said, we would have never knew Candy and Ty was going through a divorce because she handles it so well. A lot of people are not able to handle them going through a divorce, and then you got to work and deal with kids and other things. Some people will break down about it, but Candy, I like her. She understands. Check that attitude at the door. Whatever happened last night or whatever was going on before I came to work, I need to leave that at the door. And I wish a lot of other people would do that. Whatever happened last night, whatever you were going through, leave it at the door, okay? It's time to work to get to the money, and you can't have distractions. You can't have distractions. So it's like, to me, Candy always got her game face on. Now, she could be crying in the inside, sad, depressed, or whatever, but you will never see that in her face, her performance, or anything. She just keeps it moving. She's like, it is what it is. This is life, and life is going to keep going on, so I got to keep going on. And I like that about her. Some people can't do that. Some people crash out, crash dummies. Just saying, they crash dummies. That some people cannot check their feelings at the door. Just say, and you see it at some of these restaurants, and you see it at a lot of jobs. They could have got into it with their boyfriend last night, this morning, whatever. They come to work, they on 10 already. You say one thing to them, bump into them, anything, they ready to go. They in go mode. Like that lady at Platinum Fitness. We don't know what happened to her prior to her coming to work. She could have had a fight with her boyfriend. Something could have happened on the way there. Anything. And then one customer says something to her, it sets her off. Because somebody in their right now mind, hard as it is to find jobs and things like that, she would not have been cussing that lady out and doing all of that. She wouldn't have. She wouldn't have been doing all of this. But because guys, women hold so much for so long, bundle up inside of us, and then one thing, like a clip of a switch, you didn't snap, you didn't crash out. Because we as women, we hold everything inside. We got to be, strong for ourselves, our kids, our family. So we can't let, one little thing get it in the way. So we have to be strong, right? And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I was over on Queen. She was live earlier, and she was talking about people being burnt out at their corporate jobs or any job. People are getting burnt out. And she was telling people they should use their PTO days, their vacation days, sick day, whatever. Because if you don't, you're going to be completely burnt out. And you're not going to perform as well as you want to. Because you're burnt out. And she had a question in there, if somebody, is having some problems or they need a break and things like that, what can they do to, take that break for themselves? I put right in that chat, FMLA. Because, baby, when I used to work for corporate America, I was the FMLA queen. Anybody wants to know how to get this done with FMLA, they should come to me. Because I didn't play with my FMLA. Y'all are not for to stress me out. Y'all ain't for to take me out of here. Y'all not for to put me on high blood pressure medication. Y'all ain't for to do none of that. None. And a lot of people don't know that they can get FMLA. You go to your doctor and tell your doctor that you burnt out, and the next person that say something to you, they're gonna get snapped on. I bet you he put you off. How long you need to be off for? That's what your doctor gonna be saying, because they're gonna say you're stressed out, you're depressed and everything. That's an illness. So you can use your FMLA. You can get FMLA for that, as long as your doctor fill out the paperwork. It came to a time I had 3 FMLAs, one for myself, one for my daughter, and one for my son. So when they piss me off, and I feel like that urge is coming, all right, I'm gonna be leaving for the day. I could have just got there, and a supervisor done pissed me the fuck off, right? You know what? I think I'm just gonna go on back home. I ain't no good. I'm just let them know that I took the rest of the day off. I didn't play with my job. No. Mm-mm. I had 3 FMLAs. My daughter got asthma. My other one got bronchitis. I got asthma and bronchitis. I just didn't. I got to the point when I found out their game, the shit they was trying to do. Okay, I bet I'm on it. Went to the doctor, got my thing, so I could leave anytime I get ready. I had 3 FMLAs, one for my daughter, one for my son, and one for me. Pissed me the fuck off, I'm out of here. Y'all can't ask me no questions why I'm leaving. I just said I'm leaving. I'm gonna use FMLA. That's it. You can't be asking people questions about why they need to use FMLA, this and that. So I was very, very, very happy when I found out about that FMLA. And baby, once I found out about it, I had 3. So I could leave work anytime I wanted to. I'm leaving for the day. I'm gonna use my FMLA. So you got to play their game. You got to play their game with them. And anywhere I go, I wait for that whole year to be up. Okay, I need to talk to HR. I need to apply for FMLA, because you will have a mental breakdown. You got to have something. And for me, it was FMLA. Without FMLA, I'd probably be laid out somewhere, because I could leave anytime I want. Anytime. So y'all better start using y'all researches and things that work. You better start using your sick days, your personal days. If you didn't use all that and you feel that you got something going on, it's deeper. You need to contact your doctor. Tell him what it is. He'll tell you to come in. Make sure you get that paperwork from FMLA so you can fill it out, though. That's all I'm saying. Don't let these corporate jobs stress you the hell out. And a lot of people looking over their shoulder. They don't know if they gonna lose their job with all these layoffs we got. But just know there's an alternative. If you having problems at home or what have you, and you bringing it to work, call for that FMLA. So Tuesday you might not want to come to work. Call your job. I'm using FMLA. They can't ask you no if and add no ifs. Why you using it? Nothing. They can't ask you no question. It ain't their business, and they know that. So they ain't no big enough fool to ask you. Why are you using FMLA? Because they can't. But I know what I could do. You piss me the fuck off. I'm using FMLA today. I could have been, like I said, I could have been there for 1 hour, 30 minutes. And I ain't feeling it that day. Oh shit. I'm leaving for the day. I'm gonna use my FMLA. So I didn't play. I got to the point where these jobs were not gonna stress me out. And I found a way to make sure they weren't gonna stress me out. So if you're dealing with any type of fatigue or depression, anything, and you work for corporate America or work for anybody that got FMLA, you tell them that you want to use your FMLA. They're gonna print them papers out for you. You go to your doctor. Your doctor, you gonna next person say something to you. You gonna they might get a slap or whatever. Okay, your doctor be like, oh yeah, you need some time off. You need to get regrouped, get yourself together. You better start taking advantage of your benefits. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Take advantage of your benefits. Why do they got FMLA? That's what it's for. Family Medical Leave Act. Huh. I didn't play with it. So I was never going to run out of FMLA because I had 3 people on it. Me, myself, and me, my child, and my children. So, and all 3 of them had FMLAs. Piss me off if you won't. I'm gone. I don't care. I don't. You ain't got enough people. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You the supervisor. What happens when you don't got enough people? What's supposed to happen? The supervisor, manager's supposed to pitch in. So I think that's what y'all better get to doing. So when you get to that urge and you feel like you're getting burnt out, you got fatigue, take you some FMLA. Leave for a month or 2, 3 months, 4 months, whatever you need. Go do it. Don't let these people burn you the hell out. Let me do my housekeeping, guys. Let me get my housekeeping out the way. Where is it? Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. There is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, learning, and research. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use is on the screen here. Fair use is on the screen here. And then let me get my other one. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any music or any clips that you may see on my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right. How is everyone doing today? Well, rather tonight. How's everyone doing tonight? Again, guys, if you were over there on my YouTube live, I got to kind of play with that a little bit more because I don't know if y'all hear me or not or what. So I got to play with that a little bit more. But that's why I told everybody to come over here on this stream here with StreamYard. Okay? Let's see. Right, you are a supervisor. Figure it out. Baby, I didn't play with these people. Hello, Deborah. Yeah, I don't know where is Tisha. Yeah, have we been seeing Tisha on Tisha Tuesdays? Have y'all been seeing her? Hello, Ebony. Hello, Bernice. Hello, Ebony. Hello, who said that? My tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Hello, Kenneth. Let's see. Maxed out. That's what it is. Maxed out. You said, I'm trying to figure out, guys, where's my reset? He don't come here on this Beyonce internet and do nothing or say nothing. Well, they better be trying to do something. Hey, Pat, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said, let's see. I announced a new show for January on Saturday nights. I hope it will take Love and Marriage Huntsville's place. I hope so too. That show is instant ran its course. You know, that's it. They just redoing the same thing over and over. It's nothing new on there. It's no new content. It's the same thing. Somebody's cheating. It's just the same thing. They need something new and fresh, something else. And whatever the stuff they putting out now, it's just not it. For me, rather. I don't like it. And as you come in, please hit that thumbs up button. Please and thank you. If you see the hype button, please hit that hype button. And guys, please make sure that you're sharing the live. Please make sure that you're sharing the live, liking the live. And remember, if you're new to my channel, please think about becoming a subscriber. We're trying to grow over here. We're almost at our 3,000 subscribers, so I can give out a prize. We're almost there. We're getting there, guys. We're almost there. And guys, remember, I have 2 lives up, but they're the same thing. So make sure that you're liking both of the lives, if you could, please. Guys, I heard that AL channel will be coming down December 12th. Did y'all hear that? AL channel will be coming down December the 12th. Allegedly, he said his channel was struck 3 times. So his channel will be coming down, allegedly. I just heard that through the grapevine. Have y'all heard that? Have y'all heard that? Y'all, and guys, y'all can tap the screen like I'm doing now and give little hearts and stuff out. Y'all can do that. Let's see here. Have y'all heard about AL's channels coming down? Let me know in the chat. Hey, Juicy. Let me see. Melanie had a TikTok live. I think she did say she was going live. Oh my goodness. You said she had all the Lily collection on sale. Oh my goodness. You heard Letitia and Marcel had a chocolate in the bottle ad, but they weren't in it. Oh wow. You said Love and Hip Hop is more interested in Huntsville. Okay. Hey Karen. Hey Deborah. Now, do y'all watch Love and Hip Hop? Let me know in the chat because I can't review that. But y'all know Erica Banks from Love and Hip Hop got arrested. They said she had some rugs on her and everything else. She's in a stolen car. Now, guys, once we get to a certain age, guys, let's just be honest here. We should, need to start taking some accountability for stuff. When you get to a certain age, you need to be able to take accountability. Now, you that old, why are you in a stolen? Why allegedly and for entertainment purposes are you in a stolen car? And why do you got them things on you? Just saying. You said Huntsville is fake and boring, period. You said AL said he would be going on TikTok. His channel is coming down allegedly and for entertainment purposes, December the 12th. His channel is going to be coming down. Yep, he said you know what, YouTube, you get 3 strikes, that's it. Guys, I did put a goal in the chat. I did put a goal in the chat. So if we could get our goal, and let's see here. Let's see. Let me see something here. Trying to see here. Trying to look for something. This button over here. Let's see. I'm trying to find something here. So, guys, how do y'all feel about? He said his channel is coming down. He said his channel is coming down. Now, I didn't hear the part where he said he's going to be going to that he's going to be going to TikTok. I didn't hear that part. Guys, I did put a goal in the chat so we can try to get some super chat or super stickers. And if you want to, you can give out you can do a super chat or super sticker. You can support your channel that way, or you can do memberships. Those are $2.99 a month. You can do that as well, or you can give cash apps. So I'm gonna try to set a goal and then see what and see if we could possibly do give families again maybe a cash app, or like have a family have that have kids put 3 things down they would want for Christmas, and then that way we can give them to the family that's in need. So pick out maybe 2 or 3 families and have them with the wish list of something that their child may want. Have them, send in 3 things, and depending on what we get for super chats and super stickers, we can help a family out with, kids that might not have a gift for Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do here, and try to see if maybe we can even, if they don't want to do that, we can maybe give them like a $30 gift card or a cash app for dinner. Give me 1 second, you guys. And make sure you guys are liking both of the lives, please. The live, please, and thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. Now, guys, how do y'all feel about his channel was coming down? I don't have my thing up here. Let's see. There we go. Let me make sure I got this. Okay, there we go. So his channel is supposed to be coming down on December the 12th. Apparently, he got allegedly some strikes. That's what I heard. That he got some strikes here. He says, "Sweet cheeks, gather all of the demons, and woo, child, they were sparing their venom, blaming male and QS allegedly." That's what I heard too. That's what I heard too. So they said he's going over there on TikTok. Hey, Chanel Monet. Hello, hello, hello. Deborah said his channel should have been down. Okay. I don't think he's too happy about it. Because, guys, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't know that, notice you have to work really, really, really hard for your channel. You really have to be consistent to get viewers, to get subscribers. You really really have to work. And when you get your subscriber count up, and then it gets taken down, that's kind of, I don't know how you feel, but I know how I would feel if my channel got taken down. I would be pissed. Just saying, I would be pissed. I would be pissed. Guys, make sure when you come in that you're tapping the screen, and also make sure that you like the screen. Make sure you're liking the live, okay? You said brand new gave a great commentary, in my opinion. Okay, I haven't. I do try to go to many content creators as I can and see what they got going on. And I just like to stop by content creators and listen to some of their live and always give them a thumb up. If I'm not subscribed to their channel, I will subscribe to their channel. If I see people watching me and their content creators, I'm gonna go over there too and support their channel as well. It don't cost a thing to do that. I don't know why people don't like that. If I see any content creators in my chat and I'm not subscribed to their channel, I'm going to make it my business while I'm on live or when I get off live to go over there to support their channel, subscribe to their channel, and give them a like. What's wrong with that? Nobody wants to network nowadays. Everybody think everybody is out to get them, so they don't want to network. They do not want to do it. Hey, TNTG Ma. Now, guys, remember I told you I was going to, and guys, I know y'all hear my smoke alarm chirping. I have a carbon monoxide detector and a smoke alarm. and I tried to take it down and change its battery, but something wacky is going on with it. Like they got it screwed up in the thing. So I am gonna try to, when I get off live, go and try to see which one it is. Because I did try to see that earlier, and I was not able to get the top off of one of them. But this time I'll have to take a screwdriver and really see what's going on, because that chirping is really, really bothering me. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I was supposed to pay my mom HOA fees. She gonna have a fit. Oh my goodness. Shoot. She let's see here. She for that. Y'all, she gonna be able to cuss me out in a minute. She gonna say I didn't pay her HOA fee. Wait a minute, let me pay her HOA fees, because she could have a, oh my goodness, she's gonna get very, very upset with me. I think she told me earlier to make sure I paid it, and I had so much stuff going on, and I forgot. I can admit that I forgot. So she's gonna be really upset with me. Okay, guys, well, I'm trying to do that. How do y'all feel about his channel being taken down? Just asking. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, my mom. Yes. Don't speak up, because she gonna start calling again. Did you pay my HOA fees? Well, she called them condo fees. Did you pay my condo fee? Honey, where is it at? Let me just, give me 1 second, guys. But honey, she gonna be calling back here in a minute. Then she get on the phone with my brother and him. I told her to pay my condo fees, and she ain't paid shit. That's how she talk. That's what she gonna do. Where is it at? Oh my goodness, where is it at? Let me pay her stuff before she called back here and cussed me out. She'll be calling back here in a minute, guys, saying why I didn't pay her condo fee. Now, if y'all hear my phone ringing, y'all know it's her, saying that I didn't pay her condo fee and everything else. I knew it was something that I was supposed to do, but I told you I got menopause brain. I couldn't think of what it was until I seen her phone number. Hey, proud Mimi, my tea sipper. Let me see. You said safe travels, Linda. Where is Linda? Where is Linda at? Hey, Linda, my hello, hello, hello. You said you get ready to head back to San Antonio. Okay, safe travels. Oh, his channel's being removed, Cynthia. His channel is being removed. Okay, you said I don't feel no kind of way. How he talked about Mel and the kids, and And Miss Van, he should be gone. Okay. Let me see what you're saying. Um, hey, Sonny. Hey, TNTG Mom. All right, guys. Y'all know we were talking about. Remember, we saw the video yesterday of the little girl. Now, I try to be fair, guys. I do. I really do. But that the little girl who um parents, well, I want to say parents, maybe guardian, the little girl that was walking to school by herself and had no shoes on and also no hat on her head and a little thin coat on. Y'all remember that story from yesterday? So I did see what was going on with that story. It looks like, let me just make sure, the parents got in trouble. So let's take a look at that. Give me just a second. The look it looks like they're taking the parents to looks like they're taking the parents into custody. So let's take a look at that. I think they're taking the parents into custody. Well, the parent. I don't see no dad. But let's take a look at this, guys.
Young child to walk to school alone in freezing temperatures. She had already walked nearly 10 blocks by herself. It would take only a few seconds for someone to take her. The little girl looked confused and shivering, as if she had no idea where she was. The man kept repeating to himself, "Who lets a child walk outside like this?" Because he was afraid of being mistaken for a kidnapper, he didn't dare put her in his truck. So he chose to walk beside her, block after block, until he finally got her to the school. Shaking with anger, he called the police. Some people should not be parents. This child could have disappeared at any moment. When they finally reached the school doors and staff confirmed she was a student there, the man finally exhaled, almost in tears. "Thank God it was me who found her and not someone else," he said. He added that the world has become deeply sick. The parents of the little girl who wandered through the freezing cold have now been arrested. They sent their 6-year-old daughter out to walk to school alone in harsh winter weather. She is only 6 years old. The person who filmed the video said she had no shoes, no hat, and was shaking from the cold. How could any parent allow such a young child to walk to school alone in freezing temperatures? She had already walked nearly 10 blocks by herself. It would take only a few seconds for someone to take her. The little girl looked confused and shivering, as if she had no idea where she was. The man kept repeating to himself, "Who lets a child walk outside like this?" Because he was afraid of being mistaken for a kidnapper, he didn't dare put her in his truck. So he chose to walk beside her, block after block, until he finally got her to the school. Shaking with anger, he called the police. Some people should not be parents. This child could have disappeared at any moment. When they finally reached the school doors and staff confirmed she was a student there, the man finally exhaled, almost in tears. "Thank God it was me who found her and not someone else," he said. He added that the world has become deeply sick. The parents of the little girl who wandered through the freezing cold have now been arrested. They sent their 6-year-old daughter out to walk to school alone in harsh winter weather. She is only 6 years old. The person who filmed the video said she had no shoes, no hat, and was shaking from the cold. How could any parent allow such a young child to walk to school alone in freezing temperatures? She had already walked nearly 10 blocks by herself. It would take only a few seconds for someone to take her. The little girl looked confused and shivering, as if she had no idea where she was. The man kept repeating to himself, "Who lets a child walk outside like this?" Because he was afraid of being mistaken for a kidnapper, he didn't dare put her in his truck. So he chose to walk beside her, block after block, until he finally got her to the school. Shaking with anger, he called the police. Some people should not be parents. This child could have disappeared at any moment. When they finally reached the school doors and staff confirmed she was a student there, the man finally exhaled, almost in tears. "Thank God it was me who found her and not someone else," he said. He added that the world has become deeply sick. The parents of the little girl who wandered through the freezing cold have now been arrested. They sent their 6-year-old daughter out to walk to school alone in harsh winter weather. She is only 6 years old. The person who films the video said she had no shoes, no hat, and was shaking from the cold. How could any parent allow such a young child to walk to school alone in freezing temperatures? She had already walked nearly 10 blocks by herself. It would take only a few seconds for someone to take her. The little girl looked confused and shivering, as if she had no idea where she was. The man kept repeating to himself, "Who lets a child walk outside like this?" Because he was afraid of being mistaken for a kidnapper, he didn't dare put her in his truck. So he chose to walk beside her, block after block, until he finally got her to the school, shaking.
All right, guys, how do y'all feel about this story here? So the parents were arrested for sending that little girl to school like that. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all think the parents should have been arrested? Do y'all feel the little girl should? Y'all feel the parents should have been arrested for sending the little girl out in that weather like that? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the parents? Let me see what y'all saying. Yes, she needs to explain herself. Hey, Mary. Proud Mimi said yes, they should. Let's see here. Yes, safe travels, Linda. You said they need to be under the jail. They are not good parents. Now, we thought the little girl was older than what she was, but the little girl happened to be only 6 years old. The little girl is only 6 years old. 6 years old. She walked 10 blocks to school. A 10-year-old walked, excuse me, a 6-year-old walked 10 blocks to school by herself. By herself. By herself. That little girl walked to school by herself. Guys, we got 79 people in here. Can we please get the likes up? Please and thank you. Let's get those likes up, guys. It don't cost anything for the likes. Let's get the likes up, please and thank you. Now, some people are saying that, because I talked to some other people earlier, they said the little girl could have slipped out the house. It doesn't matter if she did slip out the damn house. The parents should have been up. The little girl wanted to go to school. So I'm confused with this whole situation. Talking about the little girl probably slipped out the house. She slipped out the house. She wanted to go to school. And maybe the parents were hungover or anything. So some people are saying that the little girl shouldn't have left the house. Now, how does that work? How does that work? So now everybody putting it on the little girl. So do y'all think it's a little girl fault for her wanting to go to school? Because they saying the little girl shouldn't have left out the house. Now, how do you tell us? Now, how is it a 6 years old fault that the parents weren't up? It's not her fault. If she wants to go to school, they should have been up. Everybody know what time their kids got to go to school, what time you got to go, to get up to get them there, right? So it's not her fault that the I do apologize. It is raining and snowing here. It's doing one of the sorts here. Um, and it's messing with my internet, but I've tried to position. Guys, I cannot talk today. What is wrong with me? I can't talk. I tried to reposition my laptop here to get it where I need it to be. And I got good internet. I got the fastest internet that Spectrum has, but I don't know what's going on. All right, guys, I done paid Miss Barbara's uh, condo fee or HOA, wherever you want to call it. I done paid it. Okay, you says her mom was probably knocked out sleep or not home. Okay, the school said she had walked by herself before CPS was called. I guess they didn't follow up before the last time. So wait a minute. So this has happened before? I didn't see that. Yeah, let me just tell you something. I know CPS, they are bombarded with a lot of calls, from people and things like that. They let these parents get away with everything. They try to give them so many chances. That little girl feet is probably a frostbitten. Imagine trying to walk to school with no shoes and socks on and it's snowing outside. It's ice on the ground. I know that baby feet had to be freezing. And that man went and bought that little girl some shoes, a hat, scarf, gloves, everything, socks, and that's not even his child. But I'm glad, guys, that he thought really quick on his feet as not to put the little girl in the car, not try to pick her up or anything like that. Just walk with her to make sure no other loony tried to pick her up. Now, guys, there's a lot of our black girls that are coming up missing. Thank God this man was not no loony or no petty and made sure the little girl got to school. Now, if they said this happened before, why do the parents still have this child in their possession? Help me. All right, so I'm not like advocating for nobody to get their kids taken away, but right is right and wrong is wrong. You have a child there. You should be well aware of where your child is at all times. So you mean to tell me the 6-year-old just opened up the door and just went on outside? You mean to tell me the 6-year-old don't know if they go outside they need shoes and socks on? Some ain't right here. Something ain't clean in the buttermilk here. Now I know that little girl knew she needed shoes and socks. Maybe the parents hid the shoes and socks to try to keep the little girl from going outside, but the little girl said, "The hell with this! I'm going to school," and left anyway. Now that could be the case. That could very well be the case. Oh my God, it's a cold world for a little black girl. God put a guardian angel in her path. You said because CPS never responded, okay? Guys, we got 44 likes and 84 people in the chat. Now, come on, guys. We can get more likes than that. We can do more than that, guys. Come on now. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. Now, guys, I know we can get more likes than that. Let's get the likes up, guys. Please and thank you. Let's get the likes up. Let's get those likes up, guys. Come on now. Let's get the likes up. Also, I did put a goal in the chat. If you want to give, you can give whatever you want. I did put a goal in the chat if you wanted to help out with the goal. Let's see here. Y'all, it's 80 some people in the chat. We need to get the likes up, please and thank you. Hello, Elise. Hello, hello, hello. So, guys, just let me know, guys. Um, you think that CPS is not doing a job, because I don't. People are saying that CPS are overworked, but look, everybody's overworked. I was just on Queen Sheba's live this morning where she was talking about people are fatigued, they're overworked, they're tired, and that is true. You can be fatigued, and at the time, I didn't know when I was working at corporate America that I was fatigued, I was burnt out. I would get off work and just sit there. And sometimes I do that now. If I had a long day, or if I go somewhere, I will come back and pull up in my garage, in my driveway, and I will just sit there for a minute. Now I'll sit there maybe for it could be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long I need to sit there. Because when I'm out, and about, I have to be on my P's and Q's. When I get back to my house, I need to turn mommy mode back on. But you do need to sit there and gather yourself sometime. You need to sit here and gather yourself. And guys, and people think it's wrong for you not to take a little bit of time for yourself. You need to take time out for yourself. I do it all the time. I sure do, and I don't apologize for it. And I'm gonna have more time for myself. More time for myself, because I always put everybody else first all the time and do not do anything for myself. No, ma'am. It's all about me now. It's all about me. And honey, some of these kids nowadays, they think money grows on trees, and they don't appreciate a lot of stuff that you do for them. They do not appreciate a lot of stuff that you do for them. And sometimes, guys, you know what? We as parents, we sometimes have to take responsibility, because we will spoil our child and try to give them everything that we didn't get when we was a child, and we're spoiling them to the core, and to the core. Yeah, I might didn't get everything I want when I was little, but I was raised properly, and I was raised to appreciate just the little things that you have. And with me, I have spoiled Bella rotten. Me, her brother, her dad. Well, let's not put them in there. And her brother now, and my mama, my mother now, and her auntie now. Let's not put him in. He does do some stuff, but not as much as everybody else. Just saying. No shade intended. Just saying. And my daughter thinks that whatever she wants, say she wants something, she expects to get it. We'll go in the store. I'll say, don't pick up now. You're not getting none. You had this and that. Why she goes and get stuff. And I've been told her, good, do not pick up nothing. You're not getting this and that. She go right in the store. Oh, I need this for school. Everything she blame it on the school. I need this for school. I need this for school. And I'm looking at her like, didn't I tell you when we got in the store not to pick up nothing? That's why I try to go to the store without her while she at school, because every time she go in the store, she wants something. She just, I think of something she needs. Mm-mm. And I told my mom, I said, it was my fault because I done spoiled her. And then her brother and them has spoiled her as well. And I told my mom, that's not good. I done told her she wasn't getting none. She'll go in the store and pick up so many damn right. Then she think that she's entitled to my stuff. A shirt, some perfume, whatever. 7th Avenue. She thinks she's entitled to it now. That's how she thinks she's entitled to it. Let me see. Yes, guys, support the goal. You can do $1. We just need to get to our goal, guys. And then I was looking at some other people out. They have some really cute Christmas super chats. And I was looking at that. I said, okay, I'm about to tell my channel they got some Christmas super chats. So I do want to get to my goal, guys. I do want to get to my goal. Guys, we're almost at the let me just take a look here. We're almost it looks like we're getting to the we're getting to almost at the 3,000. Okay, guys, I'm at 2,971. Okay. We're getting to our goal here. To get to 3,000. We're 24. No. Let me see, 2,971. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We just got to get some more people to subscribe. So we need 29 more people to subscribe to the channel, and we'll be at our 3,000 goal. So I'm crossing my fingers that we get some more subscribers. Make sure you guys are liking the video and sharing the video. We need 29 more people to subscribe, and we'll be at our 3,000 goal. And then we're gonna do a cash prize giveaway. And we're going to have when we get to the 3,000, we're going to do a really, really, really big giveaway. I said one price, but I want to probably do it for higher. Once we get to that 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a really, really, really big giveaway. Okay? We're almost there. Now, come on, guys. I know y'all can get me there. I know we can get the goal. I was tired tonight. I said, but I'm coming over and talk to my peeps, okay? I said, I'm coming over. I'm coming over. I'm coming over. Y'all can do super chat, super stickers, or you can do cash apps, okay? But we're almost at our goal, guys. If we get to our goal, and then we need to get to the 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a really, really, really big giveaway. Okay? So make sure y'all liking the live and sharing the live, okay? We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. All right, guys. So let's talk about it. We're here with Tisha. Do the Love and Marriage Huntsville crew know that they might not be coming back? Is that the reason why we're trying to see the men try to promote more on this here YouTube, on these YouTube streets? Are they trying to promote the little businesses they got while they're able to? But guys, one person that I know that do not come on this internet and try to promote anything, and that's Maurice. What does he do for a living? Where does he get his income at? Does he still get Credit One? Because the last time I noticed that he still had the Credit One, and his sister was working for him. Now, I don't know if that was just part of a stunt or anything like that, just for the show. Do he still have Credit One, guys? Because if not, where is he getting income from? Because I don't hear about him doing any type of cases. The only case we heard that he had was Destiny. So, guys, what do y'all think is going on with Maurice that he don't have to work or do anything? What do y'all think is going on? The Cash App is going across the screen, Mary, which is $ Rochelle 74. See right here? That's the Cash App. Let me see. You sent the super chat? Thank you, Chanel Monet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Guys, so how is Maurice still able to live without doing any work? He has a nice sports car. He's what do y'all think he's getting income from? Just asking. What do y'all think he's getting income from? Where is he getting? Thank you, Chanel Monet. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what? So where are they getting income from? Do you think that Maurice is just living off of the Love and Marriage Huntsville check? Allegedly, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. What is he doing for income? Now we know that Marcel is and Tisha allegedly they build homes and things like that. But again, guys, I don't know whether to believe what we're seeing on our television screen here because they will show us one thing, and then when people go to check it out, it's something totally different. So, do y'all think these are allegedly prompts just for the show? I'm just asking, guys, because y'all remember they had showed a picture of Kimmy's and Maurice supposed to be restaurants. It looked nice, but then when one of the boots on the ground content creators went to go check it out, it was still up there on bricks and had two sticks holding up the front of the building. So, are we to believe that these things that they are building are true, or are they prompts? Allegedly, just said allegedly. I don't know. I'm just telling you what we've seen before. Do you think these people got prompts up there? We don't even know where they live. That's another thing, guys. Some people say these houses are rented or they're leasing a house while they're on the show. That's another thing. Now, I will say this. I think that the Fletchers do live in their house. I think that is the Fletcher's house. I think those are the Fletcher cars. I think that's Nell real daycare business that her mom passed down to her. But these other people, guys, we gotta. It's kind of iffy here. It's iffy. It's very, 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 very iffy here. If these people live in these houses and I don't want to say fake business. I don't know. We know black is real. People have been there, seen it. But these other restaurants that Kimmy and Maurice was supposed to have, we have not seen anything. Because if they were up, don't you think that Love and Marriage Huntsville will do some type of filming in there? They film in Wanda Truck. Why are they not filming these businesses that Kimmy and Maurice said they have? These restaurants they've had them for what 2 years now, and it's still not renovated. No, something ain't clean in the buttermilk here, guys. Something is not clean. It do not take you no 2 to almost 3 years to renovate a restaurant and get it started. Now something is wrong. Something is highly wrong here. Guys, something is wrong here. Guys, something is wrong. Are these prompts that they're showing us in these scenes here? I'm not shading nobody. I know times are hard from everybody. Are these some type of prompts that they're putting in the show? Because we never see a finished project. I have never, or have, let me see, I have never seen a finished project of Marcel and Letitia. Let me know in the chat if I'm wrong. I've never seen a finished project at all. Now, we did see the bald-headed bitch in the corner, Destiny and Chris sitting at the table. The bald-headed bitch in the corner had on his Sunday best, his white suit, and he was telling them that the mini mansion is going to be done soon. Now, is that a prompt? I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend. Is that a prompt? A prompt to try to help the bald-headed bitch in a corner storyline. Just asking. Now, I don't want to say this is giving off fraud, but something ain't clean in the buttermilk here. Something is not clean in the buttermilk here. Now, I'm just saying, I know people got to do what they got to do, but something ain't right here. I'm just saying, guys, something is not right. And remember, guys, if you're new to the live, please think about becoming a subscriber and help us hit our 3,000 subs, okay? We're going to give a big giveaway if we meet the 3,000, okay? By the end of December, we're going to give a big giveaway if we can meet that 3,000, okay? Now, guys, do we have to put boots back on the ground again to go around and look at these different restaurants, these different homes? Now, we do see Marceau getting his house together, right? But I want somebody to go over there day and night because I just don't want people showing us stuff when they could put those people up there to work, right? I just want to know, are these actual projects or are these prompts? Just saying. Allegedly. I'm not saying that you got prompts up there. I'm just saying allegedly. I just want somebody to go to see. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Because it don't look like Tisha is doing the Tisha Tuesdays anymore. We don't see Wanda out here on these internet streets. We don't see them no more. So what's really going on here, guys? Do they know something that we don't know? Or is it something that we are suspecting that's going on? Because we already got a new show coming out in this place. So what do y'all think is going on? Do you think they've been notified that the show might not be coming back on? Because all of them are trying to get these little businesses going. So do you think maybe the nice thing for Carlos to do, allegedly, is give them a heads up? Hey, you need to probably start looking for you another job. You think he'll do that? Just asking. I'm just asking. Do you think he would do that? Because I think my personal opinion, I think he likes the Fletchers. Excuse me. I think he likes the Scotts a lot more than the Fletcher. Because first he didn't like Mel, so Mel gone. Now, who's next on the list here? I think it's the Fletchers. But the Fletcher is the one with the storyline, the real one, the real drama. They're gonna put their real drama out here, and we know the other clan ain't gonna do it. If you got cheated on, you got cheated on. Everybody in life At some point in time, they got cheated on. It is what it is. I don't know why it's such a big deal because we already, in my head, know that they didn't cheat it. So I don't know why it's a big secret. Why you don't want to talk about it? You shouldn't be embarrassed about it. Everybody got cheated on shit more than once. I think the ratings was 2 weeks. Okay, that looked like a shopping mall. He says he's building Tisha her dream closet. So I guess her closet is 2 rooms and one to get the big closet look. Now I will say this, guys. Tisha has stepped up her game. I will say that she's come a long way from when she first was on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So she didn't come a long way. Now Kimmy, I'm not too fond of her clothes at all. I don't know either. It's just something with I think. Well, what I think, Chanel, is that he's probably all of their managers, and basically they do what they do what he want them to do. To me, that's what I think. And Nell ain't going. Nell gonna say what the fuck she got to say and keep it moving. She don't give a shit. And then Chris gonna follow right behind. For what I seen at that dinner table when I had the family meeting, is Nell wear the pants and the drawers in that relationship. Chris just whatever she say, he just goes along with it. But I will give it to you. The kids do try to take up for Chris, but Chris needs to take up for herself. Just saying. The 1 and 2 aren't willing to put their business out there. The Fletchers are, so they are being told to go after them. Well, this is the thing. Look, from the clips that I've seen, if the Fletchers didn't do what they did, I don't think the ratings would have been like that. My personal opinion, I could be wrong. And guys, make sure you're liking both of the lives, okay? The vertical one and the straight one. Like both of the lives, please and thank you. Now, let me see. Yes, because that's why I think that he likes the Scots a lot, because they're not critical thinkers, allegedly. And he can't pull that shit with the Fletchers. They ain't going, because they had money before they came on that show. And that house, that's the same house that they've been filming with ever since they've been on there. They haven't changed the house. We got 104 people in the chat, guys. We should have 104 likes. The likes should match the amount of people that we have in the live. Guys, you don't have to be scared. Even the Bush watchers up there, you can hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button, okay? You here anyway. You over here anyway. Why not? Just saying. Just saying. You don't believe the ratings? Okay, Cynthia, you don't believe the ratings, okay? Mary said exactly. I'm just going to wait until Saturday's ratings. Okay. Okay, fair enough. But like I said, guys, I have not seen Tisha on these YouTube streets. And guys, why wouldn't she try to promote her daughter's her daughter's why wouldn't she try to promote her daughter's hair care line? That's what I'm not understanding. Why aren't you trying to promote that? And then you should be also trying to, let me see something. Excuse me, guys. I'm just saying, guys. Just saying. Okay, guys. The Bravo lowdown here. So I wanted to see about Mars over here. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna get into they calling them the carpet munchers. I'm not saying it, I'm just saying what they saying. They calling Kenya, not Kenya. They're calling Portia, Candy, and Kyle carpet munchers. Well, okay. Well, all right then. Now I have no problem with whatever people want to do, with their life. It's none of my business. But y'all know how the YouTube streets are. They're not too um, becoming, as I should say. They will say anything that comes out of their mouth. Anything. So they're not too happy with Portia right now. They're not too happy with it. A lot of people are not. I guess they're not liking the fact that Portia is with a woman. That's what I'm getting out of it, guys. They're not too happy about it, and they have expressed that all over the internet that they're not happy with her. I guess being with a woman. Now I have no problem with what you want to do. That's your personal business. Whatever you do after you get off work, that's your personal business. Okay, we have nothing to do with it. You may do what you like. Just saying. I feel no ways tired at all. So if they feel that that's something that they want to do, by all means do it. I have nothing to say about who's in your bed at night. Not none of my business. Just saying. It's none of my business who y'all in the bed with. But they're not too fond of Candy um, being with a woman. I'm just telling you what the YouTube streets are saying. They're not too fond of it. Do any of you guys have a problem? Do y'all have a problem with Portia being with a woman? Just asking. Let me know what y'all think about that. About the people are not happy about this. What do y'all think? Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat here. Hey, Night Fever. Okay, it's not shocking to you. You could care less, okay? Uh, did Hard and Hustle get a new season? Yes, Hard and Hustle has a new season. People have some nerve to tell another person uh, who they think they can be with you without saying cast the first stone. Okay, they are not fake. She went to school online. Okay, all right. You said she not fake. She went to school online. Okay, Mary says I take care of my business and I let God take care of his business. Okay, Portia looks happy, so I'm happy for her. Okay, okay, okay. You're not mad at Portia for being with a woman. Okay. Well, the YouTube streets seem to have a problem with it. They don't like it. They are calling them. Well, let's put it up here. Let's put it up here, guys. They are not too happy with the women here. Let's put it up here. They're not too happy with this, guys. From what I'm looking at, they're not happy with them being with a woman. So, what's up with the OG cast, the members of the Housewives, going GAY, full blown beaver eaters? Full blown beaver eaters. Okay, these people did not mix words. It's a trend. Candy, Portia, and Kyle are rich as fuck, and now they are like, I am munch, we're gonna munch carpet now. Fuck men. That's what these people are saying. So they saying that Candy is with what's her name? To whom? Portia's with Sway, and then I don't know who this couple is, but they said that they are rich. So they have decided to be with their love interest or whatever it is. You know, if they want to be with the people, if that's who they say they love, that's fine. Now, Portia say her and Sway are taking it slow, really slow. And people have said that this is the most they ever seen Portia with clothes on. And I will vouch for that. I've never seen Portia so covered up since she's got with Sway. She's been wearing big baggy joggers, t-shirts. She's not, you know how Portia usually dress. She's not dressing like that anymore. I'm just telling you what the people are saying. So I don't know if Sway probably told her that she don't like her, dressing sexy all the time. Can she put on some regular clothes? And I think because Portia likes her a lot, she has decided to listen. Allegedly. I'm not saying that it's true, but this is what the streets are saying. This is what the streets are saying, that Portia has changed her wardrobe to now have a lot of baggy clothes. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, no, I like Portia. And if Portia found love with a woman, then all right then. Who am I to judge somebody? Just saying. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about it. Because, like I said, some people are not too happy with it. Guys, let's move on over here to Claudia Jordan and Carlos King and Dustin here. They are very concerned about Candy and Todd's divorce. Claudia Jordan expresses concern on Todd, saying right before he signed the prenup, against the advice of my lawyer, I'm going to sign this. What do y'all think? There we go. YouTube don't pay her bills. Whatever Portia like, I'm okay with it. Love is love. If she feels that's who she want to be with, that's fine. That's great. That is great. But let's see what CK. I know he was gonna say something about Candy and Todd and Claudia. Let's see what they're saying.
Might there be an argument that you never really wanted, this was your game plan for a long time? Because if I was really wanting to engage in the negotiating process, when I first got the documents, I could have the paperwork in her terms. Maybe I'd say, oh, let me see, line 8, I don't like this. Let's push back on this. Like, to have honest negotiations, right? In those months you had leading up to this, instead of waiting to the day of and then saying on camera, again, my lawyer's advice, if you really wanted to have honest negotiations, you would have been going back and forth, like actively leading up to the wedding instead of the day of. And then you can like say later on, oh, like none of the terms you challenged during those months in between. And then the day of,
That's a great point. No, I got a question for you, Claudia, because I feel like I'm the bad kid who did not do his homework. Although, like Justin said, I produced a special, but I don't remember. So wait,
well, you so many shows, Carlos. It's hard to keep track.
Oh, he produced a special.
Claudia, are you all the time? He's good. But Claudia, are you saying that? Because I don't remember that. Are you saying that Todd said on camera, I'm signing this against my will?
He said, against the advice of my lawyer, I'm going to sign this. He said that. Yeah, am I wrong? He said that.
Definitely said that. He definitely said that on the show.
So if I'm to go, okay, I remember a company strong armed me to sign some documents, and my lawyer was like, no. But then they did some grimy, like, if you don't, right? So that's under duress, right? That's under duress. That is for real under duress. And like, so having an unrealistic time, like, do it by tomorrow. But when you have months to go back and forth, and you chose not, if he chose not to negotiate and then waited till that day to make that declaration on camera, to me, that's a problem. Now, if I'm wrong, and if they were going back and forth in the meantime, you have more of a case. The way it is, what it's looking like, again, allegedly, I'm not in that family's business. But he did say that on the show. I do remember that.
Even if he said it, though, that one statement can't negate the hours and hours of footage of them going through discussions about the prenup, about what the issues were that Candy was, standing on, that Ty wanted changed. Like, there was active discussion going on, active conversations being had about the prenup. To me, I'm no attorney, you know what I'm saying? I wish my girl E was up here right now, but I don't think that
said, Dustin.
Thank you, because I don't think that one damn line of him saying, against the advice of my lawyer or whatever, that's not going to negate the hours of footage. And that's
to y'all. Might there be an argument that you never really wanted, this was your game plan for a long time? Because if I was really wanting to engage in the negotiating process, when I first got the documents, I could have the paperwork in her terms. Maybe I'd say, oh, let me see, line 8, I don't like this. Let's push back on this. Like, to have honest negotiations, right? In those months you had leading up to this, instead of waiting to the day of and then saying on camera, again, my lawyer's advice. If you really wanted to have honest negotiations, you would have been going back and forth, like actively leading up to the wedding instead of the day of. And then you can like say later on.
That's what I was saying. If he was not there for the money, Ty was not there for the money, they have been going allegedly for months trying to get Ty to sign the prenup. If you were not there for any money and that you were going to, whatever you came in with, and if y'all got a divorce, you were going to leave with, you should not have no problem with signing that prenup. But because you waited until the last minute, because from what I've heard, you've been had the paperwork, you and your lawyer, you could have been signed it. Why didn't you sign it? Why is it the day of or 1 or 2 days before? Then you got all these, well, I don't like this, I don't like that. Why didn't you say that before? And if I was getting married and I know I'm worth $30 million, right? I would have not got married. Because if he wouldn't have signed that prenup when I gave it to him, or when I get, or a couple of weeks later, the wedding would have been off. Because I would not have wanted him to sign it the day of, even though I taped it and whatever. He could still say he was under distress. He could make up all these scenarios. Then so far, these lawyers that they got, they act like they don't know the law because there's some type of loophole in Georgia's law. But right there, I agree with Claudia. There's no way I would have married that man knowing that he's hesitating on signing that prenup. He won't this. You shouldn't want anything written. The agreement was whatever we came in with, that's what we're going to leave with. If we have any businesses or body thing together, that will get split. But what I had coming in here, that's not going to get split because you didn't put not an iota in to help me get that. So that's irrelevant. But like everybody was trying to tell her, he was after the money. Her mama even tried to tell her. Now, number two, these lawyers that she got are not hard enough for me. You mean to tell me your lawyer didn't research the Georgia law before you got that prenup and everything signed? Number two, what they're saying, I'm not a lawyer, that Candy lawyer had no business being in contact with him, with Ty. Number three, this is what happened when you try to marry down. When you try to marry for love, it don't work out. It don't work out. And not with this day and age, with this internet here stuff, it doesn't work out. And this is what we have right here. Now, I'm gonna say half and half. My other half is telling me that Candy might have to pay Ty because Ty won't even leave the fucking house. And it's in the divorce. Once we are getting ready to get a divorce, you have 30 days to vacate the premises. And he has done nothing. I don't care what light bill you paid, a gas bill, or water bill you paid. That has nothing to do with my house that I had before getting in a relationship with you. Nothing to do with it. My personal opinion. But I tell you what, if I was worth $30 million, there's no way. I don't care if the camera was on, off, what, And I know you don't have no money and you bad with money. No, ma'am. No. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna be able to do it. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. But to each their own, we're going to see. Well, we might not be able to see because Candy has asked for it to be sealed up and Todd has too. I think Candy probably knows some shit that her lawyer done fucked up some shit. And then the other lawyer she got that's doing a divorce, she writing shit all over the place. The shit ain't lined up. You gonna send a divorce thing in and didn't even have Candy sign it. Then Todd lawyer has to come back and tell Candy, oh, this is not done right. Like he trying to educate her or what have you. I will get me another lawyer. The lawyer always, when you have a document for the court, you need to have that on point, neat as possible. Make sure all your ducks in a row. This lawyer has not done that. That's bad when another lawyer has to call out shit that you didn't miss. You would be fired off my damn divorce case. You playing with my fucking livelihood. You would be off. Just saying. I would go find me some other high-powered lawyers, and I wouldn't deal with this shit. She would get fired. Now, people might say that's wrong, but to me, it's not wrong when you fuck with my livelihood, my legacy that I'm leaving for my babies. What the hell did he do? Nothing. So I feel sorry for Candy, but you got to do your research. You got to do your research. When people get these BBLs, breast lifts, and all that, they do their research to find the best doctor, look at the reviews, talk to the doctor, talk to other people. You should have been doing that for your prenup or your lawyer. Just saying, guys. But I'm hoping to see the outcome. I hope everything goes into Candy's favor because she worked really hard for it. Okay, Todd did not pitch nothing, no ideas, no nothing. So we will see how this is going to go. But I'm hoping for the best. I hope Todd don't try to take half of Candy money that he know he didn't contribute to or put anything in. If he do that, there will be no co-parenting. Your ass will be going through that parent app. You're not going to talk to me, say anything if it doesn't have to do with our child. You can kick rocks. Just saying. And any women who get what these men can do also is another one. If any woman get with these men, they better make sure that they got some birth control in effect, because these men nowadays act like BANs. They going for child support, whatever. Anything, any and everything they can get. Just saying. So, Candy and Ty, I just hope for the best for Candy, because that could be really devastating to Candy if she have to give Todd that money. There will be no co-parenting no more. There will be a no shit, nothing. Get your kids. Don't say a fucking word to me. Something going on. Put it in the child support or parent app. Don't open your mouth up. You see me out, act like you don't know me. And here go the people. People need to try to get along for their kids. I'm not getting along with no MF who tried to take half of my shit knowing they didn't put in on. I'm not being cordial for nobody. Just saying. It ain't gonna happen. Where is this? Give me 1 second here. Let me bring up Candy here. Now Candy is performing on Broadway, as y'all know. She's doing good. When she came out there on The View and today, she did really, really, really good with singing. You would not be able to tell that she's going through what she's going through. I think she's checking her feeling, her emotions, and everything at the damn door. I don't think she's letting this interfere with her work, because she's going to make a lot of money on Broadway with this here. Now, the question is, because Candy right now is working, she's making a lot of money from this play. Do Candy have to give him some of the money that she's making from this Broadway play? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So that'll be really fucked up. Now this is Candy. She checked her feelings at the door. She has done it. She has checked her feelings at the door. So she was on she was on the break.
Features a score packed with chart-topping hits from artists like Pink, the Backstreet Boys, and Britney Spears. And here to perform Perfect is Gianna Harris, who plays Juliet, and the newest cast member, Grammy winner Candy Burris, who plays the nurse Angelique.
Made a wrong turn once or twice, dug my way out, blood and fire. Bad decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Mistreated, misplaced, misunderstood, no way, it's all good. It didn't slow me down. Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimated. Look, I'm still around. Pretty, please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect. Pretty, please, don't you ever feel like you're less than. You are perfect to me. You're so mean when you talk about yourself.
You know, Candy don't look like she got a worry in the world, guys. She gets out there, she do her job, and she's working. And you got to deal with a BAN. Candy's out there working on Broadway. She's going to make a lot of money, in the millions, for this Broadway play. And she got to deal with a BAN riding her coattail. What is he doing? Now, I know he's producing a show. Now, this woman is out here working, and she got to put up with a BAN. She out here working. Now, I know he's doing. He's got 50 people coming for Don't Bring Your Man to Atlanta. 50 people each show. I think he got 2 shows, 100 people. This lady is out here performing in front of thousands of people, and she got to deal with a BAN. Just saying. It ain't like Candy running around in the street. She's working. Then you want to try to take her kids. Oh, she don't have the kids. She's working all the time. If she don't work, who gonna pay the bills? Because you sure don't bring in enough income to take care of it, sir. You only work $400,000. And I'm not shading nobody. I'm just saying. But you want child support, and y'all got 2 nannies. So Todd is not taking care of the kids like everybody thinks. How are you taking care of some kids if you got 2 nannies? What are you doing? The nannies do everything. The only thing you might do is drop the kids off and pick them up from school. But what happens after that? Because you're trying to promote your new show. Who watching the kids? The nanny, right? So that's the same thing. The only difference is Candy's just in New York and you in Georgia. That's the only difference. Both of y'all working. Baby, these men nowadays act like some women. Just to be honest, they act like women. All of them. My best advice to people, allegedly and for entertainment purposes, do not get married. Date the person. They want to get married. Let's have a spiritual wedding. But ain't no paperwork getting sent in. There's no fucking paperwork that's getting sent in. I'm sorry. Not happening. Nope. Ain't no paperwork getting sent in. Not on my watch. You're gonna have a spiritual wedding, and that's it. Whatever you came in with, that's what you're leaving with. Now, if we got some stuff together, we can split that and split half of the debt. Because I know they got credit cards and stuff together. We can split half of that. But as far as me wanting to get married again, no. Not happening. Now, for other people, do what you may will, but I'm just saying for me. And now Candy can get out of this right here. She better not get married no more. You see what Yany did. Yany said, the hell to the fuck no, you will not get a dime from me. Moving on to Yany and Mendeecess, y'all. Is Yany playing a long game with Mendeecess? Where maybe they got an open relationship, maybe they don't. Maybe they could be in agreement with, you can screw whoever you want, and I'm going to screw whoever I want to. Because I just can't see Yany letting go that tall caramel latte African man. He's on the thumbnail. Y'all seen him. I don't think she done with that man. Mm-mm. The way her friends say he was blowing her back out, nailing her to the wall in the mattress, no. That's something you don't forget about. Okay? And he was cool with her, being with Mendeecess. I don't think Yany didn't let that go. Because Mendeecess don't look like he working with much. It's my personal opinion. Don't look like he's working with much. Not like that tall glass of caramel macchiato. Don't look like she getting rid of that guy. I don't think so. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't think she gonna get rid of him. I think she still just snuck herself down there to London. I think so. I think she done went on down there to London and she's still getting blown up. Just saying. Just saying. I just can't see. I just can't see Candy doing that. I could be wrong. Let me know, guys. Do y'all think Yany is still messing around with her little boy toy? Just asking, guys. Do y'all think Yany stopped talking to Yany and Mendeecess were having fun over quads for Thanksgiving? Yes, guys, but this is the thing. People can play it up for those cameras. They got to keep their image so they can stay on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Hip Hop. They got to still act like they, mangling and tangling, so they can keep that money coming in from Love and Hip Hop. People gonna do what they got to do to keep that income coming in. So in order for them to probably still be on that show like they might have to play it up for the camera. Because I don't think Yany feels the same way about Mendeecess as she did before. And I think that kind of started leaving from her when he said that on that trip about if she went to jail and people hold her down. If you could just see Yany's face, it looked like the love she had for him went away when he said that. To me. Now, we know how crazy Yany was about Mendeecess. She don't act like that no more. people can only dog you out for so long and misuse you till till you get yourself together. And I think Yany done got herself together. Yany done got her, she done got out of her feelings. I think she done put her motherfucking feelings in her motherfucking pocket and zipped the motherfucker up like, okay, this motherfucker come out. He ain't, if I went to jail, he wouldn't hold me down. I think she done got her some damn sense. Like, fuck this shit. That's what I'm just my personal opinion. I think Yany said to hell with that. He ain't gonna hold me down. Let his ass go back to jail again. We'll see. I think if Mendeecess go back to jail again, Yany ain't fucking with him. She probably will send him some commissary now. I think she'll do that for her kids' sake. But as far as not cheat on him, hold him down like she did before, no, she ain't gonna do it. I don't think she's gonna do it because of what he said. I don't think she'll do it anymore. Mendeecess, you go to jail, you're on your own. Because Yany ain't gonna hold you down no more, sir. That's it for you. So your best bet is to try to stay out and stay on the up and up. Because you done burnt the bridges with Yany. Yany said no more. Yany said she ain't gonna be a fool no more. Said the hell with you. The hell with it. I don't think Yany gonna hold him down no more. Mendeecess go back to jail. Yany ain't doing shit. Let Mendeecess go back to jail. Yany ain't gonna do nothing. Now I told she might get some commissary. I can see her doing that. But far as like she was before, no. Yany ain't gonna do it. And I think he know that. So his best bet is to stay out of jail. And whatever he got to do, let his mama do it. Just saying, let his mama do it. Now, Yany will be a damn fool to me. That's my personal opinion. To hold Mendeecess down again. She'll be a damn fool. Yany will be a damn fool. So if Mendeecess take his ass back to jail to try to do any goddamn thing. But being who Yany is, because she got them kids by him, I think that she would, send her some commissary. I will say that. That's about it. Anything else, she ain't gonna do it. And she don't care what Mendeecess damn mama think. I don't think she's gonna do it no more. Just my personal opinion. I don't think Yany gonna do it no more. I think Yany they got the damn picture. That's my personal opinion, but I could be wrong. I don't think Yany gonna hold Mendeecess down no more, and I don't blame him. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute, Mary. You said I'm a senior citizen, but Mendeecess is a street man and nice looking. He is not playing in the bedroom. Okay, you think he get down in the bedroom? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. You said Mendeecess. Wait a minute. Mary said she think he getting down in the bedroom. Okay. You said Mendeecess. Wait a minute. Mendeecess already said on a talk show that they are not answering to people as long as they know what it is. Okay. All right. You said Mendeecess checked out way before Yany. She was still waiting, wanting her marriage to work, and you can see it in her eyes. at that time she still loved him, but you said, but he had checked out and she had nothing to fight for. Yeah, I don't. You can see it in Yanny's eyes. She don't love Mendeecess like she did before. Yanny used to be crazy about Mendeecess. I don't see that no more. I don't see it no more. You said, I could not believe it when Mendeecess said that. I was shocked. Now, Audrey, I will say this, that I was a little shocked at Mendeecess, but I wasn't. Because it always appeared that Yandy liked it and loved Mendeecess more than he loved it her. Now, what goes around comes around, because when Yandy got with Mendeecess, he was with Erica, his second baby mama. And she was pregnant, and Yandy scooped on in and took Mendeecess. But nobody can't take nobody if they don't want to get taken. So I think Mendeecess weighed his options out and seen that Yandy was a better deal because she had connections in the industry. She was making money. She was her own woman. She was a boss. And Mendeecess was a street person. Now, don't get me wrong. He had some little business he had going on. He owned some property. But do you know how much bigger he could be with Yandy like he is now? So I think Yandy was his better option. Just in my personal opinion, I think that's why he went on the whip with Yandy. But I do truly believe that he loved his second baby mama, Erica. Not to say he don't love Yandy, but it's a difference with Erica. Like they have a better connection. To me, and that's why Yanni went ahead and popped them two babies out real fast. That was it. Yanni said she got a boy and a girl, and her first and second try, she said so she don't want no more kids. That's it. Just saying. And DC does not live Yandy with Yandy anymore. He checked out. Yeah, he don't want to be with Yandy. I think they just doing that for the show. Yeah, and Mendeecess was with someone when Erica got him. Well, Mendeecess, I think, was always with somebody when he got with um, somebody, he was always with somebody else. So he had multiple of women, multiple, and I believe Yandy knew that, but she knew she could win them over because she was a boss. She had the means, the connections, and so that's why I think that he went head on and went with Yandy. Now, at least Yandy is getting her back blown out. Could we say that about Rashida? Kurt didn't cheat on Rashida so many times. I done lost count. I done lost count how many times he didn't cheated on her. I done lost damn count. But hey, she liked it. I love it. Now she can tell me this is Rashida's excuse for not leaving Kurt. She said that she's been with Kurt mostly all of her life. They got kids together and grandkids, and she doesn't want to break up the family. You don't want to break up the family. He the one broke up the motherfucking family. But to me, Yandy waited on you all that. Well, let me just say this: with Rashida and Kurt, I don't think. I'm trying to think of a good way to say it. if Rashida and Kirk break up, I think it'll be okay because Kirk went and got some paper notarized, giving most of all of the business to Rashida when they was going through the debacle. So I don't want to say that Kirk is there for the money because they came up together. So I don't want to say that. But I wouldn't keep sitting there and get cheated on and keep getting cheated on because we have kids and grandkids together. Uh-uh. I want to be happy too. So no. Mm-mm. So we gonna see how this gonna play out with Candy and Todd. And I'm still kind of side eyeing Tamar and Mendeecess. Tamar like to go to the club, but see, guys, I never knew what the fashion. I never knew what the big deal was with women wanting to go to the strip club and have women give them lap dances, um, and do all this stuff. Why wouldn't the women want to be up there with the men? Why would they want to be down there with the women? Because when we went, it was two floors. One, the first floor was for women, the second floor was for men. I don't know why there was so many. Um, there were so many. What do I want to say? What word do I want to use here? I'm trying to think of the word I want to use. I'll come back to it. But Mendeecess and Yandy, I think is a wrap for them. With Kurt and Rashida, I don't think she's ever going to leave him. Ever, 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 ever going to leave Kurt. It's not happening because of her grandkids and her kids. They have built a life together, and that's her excuse for not leaving Kurt. That's her reason right there. And can't nobody make her do nothing. If that's who she want to be with, let her be with him. Let her go ahead on and be with him. But I think Yanni was playing the long game with Mendeecess. I think that Yanni was still trying to figure Mendeecess out. And I think if she would have caught my Mendeecess with all these slave women sleeping with everything and all the shit that went on, I think that she would have married him. But he got too much shit going on for her. So Yandy is playing the long game, right? She waited and waited and waited to see if Mendeecess was going to F up, and he did. And that's why those marriage licenses are not in. We just had a spiritual wedding. Don't, nope. I'm not sitting in shit. No. A lot of people, you better take some advice from Yandy. I bet you Candy will think next time before she marries somebody down. Now, yeah, I'm kind of flipping back and forth. But moving on here to Mendeecess and Tamar. I really, really, really think, but uh, Mendeecess had denied it. I think that Tamar knew who Yandy is. I she know who Yandy is. I know that, right? But she kid still insists. No, I do not. I do not know this person. I do not. You do. Now I would have told her she can go ahead on and have him. And I'm not gonna fight, argue over nobody. Just saying. You said Kirk will never be right. He has no reason to. Right. Because he know Rashida ain't gonna leave him. So why would he try to get his shit together? Rashida ain't going nowhere. I think when Mendeecess went to prison, the both of them gave a part, grew apart, and they didn't realize that until he came home. Yes, I could get down with that. Yes. Rashida needs Rashida is one of those women that is not going to leave her husband, their husband, uh husband. They are just some women, but they are made that way. I believe that. Tabor may not know her, but she knew of her. Correct. She want to use that line that she don't know who Yandy is. Mendeecess never had love for Yandy like he had for Erica. There you go. He was and is with Yandy for the money. His mother did and does not like Yandy. Um, I never understood why Yandy ran after Mendeecess. Me either. Me either. I don't look. Yandy was in love with her some Mendeecess baby. Just said she was in love with him. And guys, getting off the subject here, make sure we are all registered for Melody's Live this Saturday. Now, I don't know if I'm buying something because I've been buying and buying and buying. And I still got to wait for the rest of my orders to get here because I don't have them. But she does have a new scent out. Now, I'm trying to see, is that going to be by Boss Baby? Is that going to be a thicker texture? Because if not, I'm not going to buy it. If she bakes some more stuff like a collection like Boss Baby and Minnie Lily, I'm good with that. But the new ones, no. If they're gonna make a new one and not make it like Freesia Floor or Vanilla Plum, then I'm sticking to those two. I'll try to find another way to support her, but I don't want it. Mm-mm. Let me see this one here. Let me see. So we're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see how this play out with Yandy and Mendeecess, Rashida and Kurt, and I'm gonna see if Tamar is gonna come back in the picture. Now, somebody said that Mendeecess cussed out Tamar, but I don't know why he would do that. But that's what the word on the curb is, guys. That he cussed out um, Tamar. Now, I don't know what was the reason. I'm just gonna say allegedly because I wasn't there, and I would need to see some more information in regards to it. But guys, let me just tell y'all this. Some women like this crap with these men playing in their face and doing all this and that. They like it. Like I would say Krishan Rock, who now is begging Blueface to come back to her. She's sorry for everything she said. Some stuff that you said you just can't take it back. Like she said, her and her son is going to be visiting Blueface at his grave. Some stuff you say you just can't take back. And when Blueface got out of jail this time, he ain't fucking with Krishan. And she running around here. I think she's living in her car or what she's doing. They said she bought some type of car, but it's not nothing, you know. But she does go on to apologize to Blueface for calling him all type of names, trying to get him, thank you, trying to get him set up by the Crips. But by the Bloods, but I don't think he should fall for any of this because you can't trust her. Let me bring her up here, guys, so we can see what she's apologizing for. I think she's trying to apologize because she ain't got nowhere to stay. That's another thing. She ain't got nowhere to stay. Says Krishan apologized and begs Blueface for forgiveness. She's desperate to get back with him, but he's cut all ties with her. He's done. So let's see what she said.
I'm sorry for whenever time you felt betrayed or like I wasn't there for you while you was in jail. Even though we wasn't seeing eye to eye, even though you was messing with other people and I was messing with other people. Prison is prison, right? So it's like a line you don't go over or cross for real. And I feel like his heart really hurt with that. When I get mad, I say things like you're better off either dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have my reasons of why I say those things because of what we go through and what we put each other through, it's still not okay to fight a wrong with another wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies to Blue, because one thing about it, he just want to hear a sincere apology. That's really just because, in his head, in reality too, he did a lot of sacrifices, even when people didn't believe in me. So he feel like, there's some type of thing, like he wants me to be so humble enough to come on here and say sorry. So my apologies for real, because I don't want that to hinder you from being in my son's life when you could be a dope person. I've been good. Me and my son been straight. And I'm thinking reconciling with his father was going to be what's best. No, it's not. It's the opposite. He need to go back and stay in jail.
I think that little money that Zeuston gave her, that wire for her coming back and finishing up baddies, I think that money is running out. She ain't gonna have no place to stay, and then she heard that Blueface is getting ready to buy him a mansion, and I think she won't in on it. I don't think her and the baby got nowhere to stay or anything like that. Now you was just over there with the blood, and Blueface is a Crip. So why aren't you messing back with him? You don't want you no more? Now your last alternative is Blue? No. This woman says some harsh stuff that I wouldn't even say to my worst enemy. Like, me and my son gonna be visiting me by your, stuff like that. She hope he go back to jail. She was trying to get him set up by the Bloods and stuff. You can't trust her. You cannot trust this woman. Listen to all the stuff she said. Just some stuff you can't take back. I know the circus and stuff, he said stuff to her, but not the in depth that she went in about him.
That's what I want to do. I want to turn my fight back around and run a car through his house. I'm going to be a bigger person. I'm going to apologize. So, okay, this is for Blueface. I'm sorry for whenever time you felt betrayed or like I wasn't there for you while you was in jail. even though we wasn't seeing eye to eye, even though you was messing with other people and I was messing with other people. Prison is prison, right? So it's like a line you don't go over or cross for real. And I feel like his heart really hurt with that. When I get mad, I say things like, you're better off either dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have my reasons of why I say those things because of what we go through and what we put each other through, it's still not okay to wrong as fight a wrong with another wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies to Blue, because one thing about it, he just want to hear a sincere apology. That's really just because, in his head, in reality too, he did a lot of sacrifices, even when people didn't believe in me. So he feel like, there's some type of thing, like he want me to be so humble enough to come on here and say sorry. So my apologies for real, because I don't want that to hinder you from being in my son life when you could be a dope person. I've been good. Me and my son been straight.
Now, he would be a fool if he go back and start messing with this crazy girl. He don't know if she just saying that to try to get back in his good graces. You already had 20 people in a car trying to come at him. We already allegedly and for entertainment purposes know what happened to your other boyfriend, Ronnie. But I ain't going to speak on that because I don't have any facts to it. So Blueface would be a fool to go back and mess with this woman. You don't know if this woman trying to set you up. You put this man address all over this here internet. No, ma'am. Blue, don't fall for it. You're doing good. Do not fall for it. But you said you was emotion. It looks like to me Blueface got a lot of motion. He's on all type of talk shows, doing all kind of filming and things like that. He's doing good. So y'all need not to be together. We don't want to see the circus anymore. Let me see what y'all are saying. Rashida is one of those women that is not going to leave her husband. Let's see, their husband. Leave their husband their way. Just some women that are made. I think you meant that way. Yes, there's a lot of women made like that. They don't care what their husband do. They can still sticking by his side. They don't care. Mendeecess never had love for Yany. Like, let me see, we read that one. The Atlanta streets claim allegedly someone from the club called Yany and she was waiting on Tamar. Tamar got clocked. Oh wow. Melanie Newell's product, marshmallow, dream swirl, extract, glow butter, cream. I'm about to see that. I didn't see the new one. Is that in the 7th Avenue Beauty Live? I mean, 7th Avenue Beauty page? Excuse me. I'm going to buy 2 jogging suits for my daughter for Christmas. All right. All right. I ordered one when she had the 70% sale on, so I'm waiting on that to come. Also, I went on Melanie's Live a minute ago. I mean, on her page a minute ago, and it looks like she has a 40% off sale now. So instead of the 70%, she has went down to 40 on her website, 7thAvenueBeauty.com. If you go to that site, you'll see it says now 40% off. There's one that's vertical right here. This is the vertical one, and then this is the regular one. So this one right here, which is vertical, and then this right here, which is the shorter one. Thank you, Kenneth. Let's see here. You said if Krishan would put her energy into taking care of Junior, that she put into Blue, that baby would have a whole new life. She is just a sorry excuse for a mother. Yes. You said her voice is annoying. Yes, I don't like her voice. And she got like a deep voice like a man. Apologize to your baby for driving while carrying him and not going and not giving him a chance at life. Right. You said you're tired of her bipolar ass. Okay. You said Kirk needs to drop the documentary. Yes. Now Kirk is supposed to come out with some type of movie or documentary about his life, and I have not seen that yet. I have not seen it yet. Okay, and then we got Melody that's doing a TikTok live on the 13th. So I'm gonna have to go over here to the 7th Avenue Beauty um, Facebook and see what's going on over there. So that I know it's a lot of stuff to be posted over there. You said Kirk needs to drop his documentary. Yes. All right, guys. It looks like we've been here for 2 hours and 33 minutes. So we've talked about Yandy and her man guy. And who else did we talk about? Tisha. Who else did we talk about? And some other people. Let's see here. All right, so guys, let me know what you think in regards to this, guys. We go tomorrow. We don't have enough time tonight because I have an appointment in the morning, but we need to also talk about this stuff with Peach McIntyre. She is out here, and these people are crazy enough to do it. She is charging people to do her hair. Yes, you heard it right. She is charging people to do her hair. Some people are paying her $1,000, $2,000 to do her hair, nails, and makeup. Now, what type of crazy person would pay somebody that to do their hair? They supposed to be paying you. So I mean, I don't understand it. She got people that are catering food, and they're buying it. So Peach is not coming out her pocket for anything. And she's still walking around her talking about she don't have a big enough band to put her whole family into it. Well, you should have thought about that before you had all these kids here. I know kids are a blessing, but 9? No, ma'am. Help yourself. 1,111. Yes. Good night, Mary. Yeah. So she is. People are paying her to do her hair, nails, and makeup, and she's jumped on it. But I think it's up to 2,000 she wants now because Tia Kip got that 2,000. So I think that's what she wants. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Everyone have a wonderful night. And thank y'all so much for coming over and rocking with me. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Yes, Tia is charging double now. Yep. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. And we're going to pick it up tomorrow where we left off at. Until the meantime, everyone have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good night, good night, good night.